This will be control panel settings for a Barudan B-E-N-T. First thing I'm going to show you is how to load a design from your USB or memory stick. So you want to go to menu, go to the floppy disk, which is letter A. Wait a few seconds, and then there should be the designs on your memory stick will load up on the right side. After that, with your arrow keys, you can scroll down to select the desired design. I'm going to go ahead and select this design and then hit enter. And as you can see, it'll start loading by this amount of stitches the design has. When you hear that beep, that basically means that the design has been loaded into your memory. To see the designs in your memory of the machine, you go ahead and press the B button with the little boat and the 3 boxes. And these will be the designs that are loaded in the memory of the machine. So I'll go ahead and select the design that we selected. Also, if you look right here, you will see the letter F in different directions. You can actually rotate the design in the desired area by scrolling down to rotate pattern, and you can actually turn the design in the desired area. We'll keep it in the number 1 option for now, and then hit menu. To select the needles or the colors that we want to run in the order that we need to, go ahead and select the button with the boat and the arrow to the right to the next boat, and that'll be letter C. And here you would select the order of colors that you need to run it. So I'm going to go ahead and hit C+ till I get to the letter C, or I'm sorry, the letter C, and then once it says C1, that's for color 1, color 2, color 3. I'm going to go ahead and select color 4 for my first color, hit enter. Then I'm going to select color 1 for my second color. Then I'm going to select color 9 for my third color. And I will select 3. Once you hear the beeping, that means that you've selected all the colors that you want in that order. I'm going to go ahead and hit menu really quick. Now just to give you an update on what these icons mean, this is going to be your starting RPM. You can also turn it up and down while you're running the machine. I always hit menu to return. You have to change your needle, it's your manual color change. So if you press this, it'll tell you to hit start. And the machine will automatically move to the next color that you select. So if you press this, it'll do it. And let me show you down here what I'm doing. So I moved over to 9. As you can see, 9 is highlighted. And that's actually the needle I like to start off with before I run the design, just so I can center my hoop and do a trace and make sure that the design fits inside the hoop. So in order to do that before we actually start running the machine, we are already over in 9, and now with your arrow keys you can actually center needle number 9. And let me show you how to do that. And when you hold down the arrow longer than 3 seconds, it will move faster, so just keep that in mind. You can use this line right here to center your needle, and then you want to center your needle basically eyeballing with needle number 9. Once that is set, what we want to do next is a trace. So the next thing that we need to do is hit the right here where it's flashing. Basically we're going to put it in drive mode. We're currently in edit mode, so when you're in edit mode, you will have the flashing light. For drive mode, this LED light will be solid. So I'm going to go ahead and press it. And we're basically telling the machine that we're ready to run. Now before we actually start running the machine, we want to do a trace. So for that, you hit menu 3 times and it will be highlighted under D, and you'll see a square and arrows going in a circular direction or a square direction. As soon as you hit that, needle 9 will do the trace inside the hoop, and I will show you as soon as I get this trace done. I'll go ahead and move it over. So basically what's going on here is you're doing the trace inside the hoop to make sure that the hoop isn't too close to any edges. If it gets too close, I would use a bigger size hoop. That way you don't damage the machine or damage your hoops. So I'm going to go ahead and do the trace again so you can see what I'm talking about. Once you like the desired area, all you have to do next is hit the green start button, which is this button down here, and the machine will start running. If you ever encounter a thread break or you need to return a few stitches, you hold down the stop button or you press it, and it actually returns you stitch by stitch every time you hold down the stop button. Also, after each run, the design will automatically recenter itself, so you don't have to do this process over again. Now, if you want to go back and load another design or change the colors or anything like that, then all you have to do is press and hold this button. It'll beep a few times and it'll start flashing, and then you can go back and do your editing and loading if you need to load something else. That basically covers all the basic controls of the Barudan BENT. Thank you for watching.